Hey everyone, and welcome. If you've ever wondered how apps, websites, or even games are made, or if you just want to learn a new skill, you're in the right place. This series is all about learning Python, a fantastic programming language, even if you have never coded before. Seriously, zero experience needed. Now, what is programming anyway? Imagine you have this incredibly powerful, super fast assistant, your computer. It can do amazing things, but there is a catch here. It doesn't understand vague instructions like we humans can understand. So you can't just tell your computer, make me breakfast. You need to break your instruction down to tiny, precise steps. Think of it like writing a perfect recipe. You have to list every single ingredient and every single action in the exact right order. Programming is basically, to put it simple, writing those super detailed recipes, those instructions for your computer. Now, computers don't understand English directly, so we use a special programming languages for this. We're learning Python, and here's why it's such a great choice, especially for beginners. First off, Python is famous for being easy to read. The code often looks like a bit like English sentences, making it less intimidating than other programming languages. It's also free, so everyone can access it freely. And it's very popular and it's used on most of the apps that we will use on a daily basis. All right, enough talk. Let's give our computer its very first instruction. We want it to display a message for us like hello world. In Python, the command for this is print. So the green here, the print, this is the command. Think of print as telling Python, hey, display whatever I put inside these parentheses. Now, because we want to display text, we need to put the text, as you can see, we have put the text inside these double quotations. This tells Python that this is the hello world in this case, is plain text. It's not another Python command. It's just a plain text. This text inside the double quotation is often called a string in programming languages, like a string of characters. So print hello world tells the computer to display the text hello world on this screen. Okay, that's the idea. Simple, right? We tell the computer exactly what to do using a specific command. Now, let's actually do it. Let's make our computers say hello. So let's go to the Launchpad and search for VS Code, and we will find Visual Studio Code from the Launchpad. So if you have not downloaded this, I would recommend watching the previous video on installing Python and Visual Studio Code, because Visual Studio Code is such a great editor and it really helps us with writing our Python code. So we will click on it and we will open Visual Studio. So we want to open up Jupyter Notebook, which is a nice environment to write Python code. So we will click on New File, and from the options, we will choose Jupyter Notebook. We're almost there. We just need to select a Python kernel. So we click on Select Kernel, and from Python Environments, we choose the first one, for example, Global Environment, and now we're all set. So here we are inside a code cell, which we can write our code. We can click on this plus code to to create more code cells. So let's write our very first Python command. So we will write Python, and within the parentheses, we will put our message, which is, for example, hello world. To run this in Python, we need to click on this execute button. Now we see that Python has run our code, and this is the output, which is in this case displaying the message, hello world. We can write, we can display other messages. For example, Python is amazing. And then hit the execute button, and Python will execute this code. We can also print numbers. 12, hit, it will display 12. How about using a capital P? Will Python be able to run our code? Let's see. We can already see that the editor is already highlights this. So one of the good things about using VS Code or any good editor such as PyCharm is that the editor will already tell you that you can see that it says print is not defined. It already tells that, oh, this is probably not defined. So if we hit the execute, we will see that Python throws an error. It's called name error, and it tells us name print is not defined, which is quite good. So Python already telling us, hey, this is not defined. So we cannot just interchangeably use capital letters. We need to exactly use the exact command, which is lower case p. Now, if we click on the execute, we have our code running. We can also use single quotation, so we can do this as well. This should also work. All good. How about, what if we use like first double quotation? Let's say hi, and then if we change to single quotation, this is a syntax error. Already the editor has highlighted it with red, basically saying this is not good. And we'll test it. See, Python gives us a syntax error. So we have to either stick to both double quotation or single quotation. Now this will be all good. All right, in this video, we talked about what programming is and why Python is such a great choice, especially for beginners. We also showed some hands-on practices with our very first Python command, print function. Hopefully you get something out of this video, and I'll see you in the next videos.